Today we're going to review the LEGO Education Science Kit. What does it contain and how does it fit into a real STEM program? Stick around to find out. G'day, I'm Mr. Code. I've been teaching LEGO robotics since 2017, and recently there has been a lot of buzz around the upcoming LEGO Education Computer Science and AI system. And while we're waiting to get our hands on that, I thought it was perfect time to take a closer look at the latest LEGO Education product, LEGO Education Science, because this range already shares many of the same elements, design ideas, and philosophy. LEGO Education Science launched in August 2025, so we've already had a few weeks to use it in real classrooms. There's a lot that I genuinely like about this range, but there are also a few important things that you should understand before deciding whether this is the right fit for your school. Now, I spent a lot of time researching and making educational videos just like these, so if you find any of it useful or interesting, be sure to leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. It is your support that lets me continue to make STEM videos, so I thank you in advance. LEGO Education Science is not just a single kit, but a family of 3 products targeting different age groups. The box that I have today is designed for students aged 5 and up, with the 8+ and 11+ kits offering a similar core experience and some additional features that I'll talk about shortly. Now, this is also the first product in the LEGO Education's newly rebranded STEM range. Gone are the tall tubs and deep trays from EV3 and Spike. Instead, we now have a wider, shallower box with clip-fastened lids and adjustable dividers, a design that actually works better when multiple students are accessing parts at the same time. The new color scheme is more muted than the vibrant colors of the Spike or Brick Cube Motion range, which gives the set a little bit more seriousness, as even most of the minifigures are just plain colored models. The most distinctive hardware feature in this range is the new double motor. It doesn't require a tablet, laptop, or app to function. It uses a spin-to-run mechanism. Give the wheels a twist and the motor takes over. Hold it to introduce resistance and it shuts off automatically. You can even wiggle it back and forth to trigger a repeating back and forth motion. Other new parts include this new 2x2 coral colored plate with rubber feet to add friction to your model, this recolored version of the Spike Essential wheel, and these rectangular plates with rounded corners. For the older age ranges, the 8+ and 11+ kits have more LEGO plus an additional Bluetooth connectable remote controller that can link with the double motor to provide real-time control, while the 11+ kit also includes a color sensor and additional single motor. Unlike Spike, LEGO Education Science is deliberately designed to work without a screen. Students pair electronic components using physical flashcards included in the 8+ and 11+ kits. In the 11+ box, the color sensor can trigger predetermined motor behaviors, but there is no open-ended programming environment. With the exception of a few wheel axles, the entire range contains only LEGO system bricks and no Technic elements. The real star of the LEGO Education Science system is the teaching content. Each box includes access to 40 structured models and lesson plans, meaning there are a total of 120 lessons across the full range. These are some of the most detailed LEGO Education lesson plans that we've ever seen. Clear learning goals, facilitation notes, and evaluation rubrics that actually support teachers in the classroom. I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, More Educational. Ever since Creator Academy started making LEGO Education videos, we have been greatly supported by the experts at More Educational. They are an authorized partner of LEGO Education with over 26 years experience working with LEGO Education products. So if you're in Australia and you want to buy genuine LEGO Education products like all of the ones shown in this video, then make sure you visit the More Educational website. The number and quality of the lesson plans is the star of LEGO Education Science. From soil erosion and animal adaptation to Newton's laws of motion, teachers are certain to find a lesson plan that can blend seamlessly into their existing science curriculum. However, there are a couple of things you should know before getting this kit for your school. Firstly, if you are buying the 8+ or 11+ kits, Every electronic element like motors, sensors, and remote controllers need to be charged separately. Depending on how many USB ports you have around your classroom, you may need to consider getting a multi-charging cable to make charging a little easier. Secondly, the lesson plans suggest that students can work in groups of 4, but in our experience, a group of 2 is going to be most enjoyable for the kids. The lesson plans are also quite short, so be prepared for a lot of free time in your class where students can decorate and modify their creations. So here's my honest take on LEGO Education Science. This is not a replacement for Spike, EV3, or any of the LEGO Education's previous robotics platforms, and I don't think it's trying to be. LEGO Education Science is best understood as a teaching kit, not a robotic system. Its strength is in helping teachers illustrate science concepts through hands-on exploration and not in teaching programming, engineering complexity, or advanced mechanisms. If you're a classroom teacher looking for structured, curriculum-aligned science lessons with minimal setup and no screen dependency, then this is genuinely a strong product. But if you're a veteran LEGO education teacher, especially one used to Technic builds, programming logic, and iterative engineering, this range may feel simplified. Everything here is built with system bricks, and it clearly places the focus on younger students and conceptual learning rather than mechanical depth. That doesn't make LEGO Education Science bad, it just makes it different. And whether that's a positive or a limitation really depends on who your students are and what you want them to learn. I'd love to know what you think. Have you used LEGO Education Science in your classroom yet? Does this direction make sense for you? And are you excited for the upcoming Computer Science and AI kit? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.